Hi everyone, with Christmas just around the corner, it's a perfect time to start thinking about gift knitting. I've been browsing patterns that are thoughtful, trendy, and super quick to knit. I put together a list of 12 ideas that I hope you'll love. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, gift knit number one is the must-have beanie by Sandnes Garn. They've released several versions of this beanie, and the latest one is like a melange color. I want this one for myself. It's a straightforward ribbed beanie that's worked from the bottom up. The way it tapers beautifully at the top, creating this like extra poofy, structured bit that adds just a bit of personality without it looking floppy. It's knitted with double strands of double Sunday yarn, and you can experiment with different colors. In their latest pattern, they've gone for complementary colors, but ones that are not the same, and it creates a cool melange effect, or you could stick to a solid color for something more classic. I've just made the Musselburgh hat, and I made it holding Sandnes Garn Sunday in Jazzy Pink, which is this beautiful bright pink. And I held that together with drops Alpaca Silk and Heather, which is a little bit more muted, and it created a very similar color to the one shown in the pattern. And I really, really love it. I love wearing it. I think these beanies look so stylish in winter in a really saturated color. And I plan to make this particular pattern in cobalt blue, like this really bright blue for myself. And I plan to get it on the needles in about a month once I've finished all my gift knits. Well, if I can hold on that long. Hopefully I can wait it out until I finish my gift knits, but I really want that cobalt blue hat. I think it's gonna look really, really stunning, especially with that really like structured, like tapered bit at the top. Love, love, love it. So this, like I said, is 2 strands of Sandnes Garn double Sunday held together, and the needle size is US 4, which I think is 3.5 millimeter. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, love it. The next one, gift knit number 2, is called the Doble tøfler. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, it's by Liv Stangeland. Stangeland, yes, I hope I've said that right. And they're felted slippers that look so snug and stylish. And they just add like extra warmth and durability when they're felted, I believe. The pattern is unisex and it includes sizes for both children and adults, and it just makes a versatile option for everyone on your gift list, since it can be created for so many different sizes. And we all love slippers in my household during winter time. The floor can be so chilly here in London, and so slippers are essential. And I know most people love having them around this time of year, so it'd make a really, really lovely gift. I love the forest, almost like a foresty olive green that they've used in the pattern. I think it's really, really cool. The yarn is bulky yarn on US 9, which is 5.5 millimeters. I think it's circular needles. Don't quote me on that, but I think it might be. And it comes in 3 languages, English, Norwegian, and Swedish. The next one is the Islander hat. I'm so excited to show this hat. This hat is such an effortlessly cool vibe. It has this vintage detail that gives it like a nonchalant bohemian vibe. And as shown in the pictures, in the pattern pictures, and also in my opinion, it's best suited to someone with very short hair or no hair. It's definitely like a revived vintage look that's got both a trendy art house vibe and also at the same time like walking on a chilly day, like heading to the pub on a chilly walk through icy winds or something, you know, it just gives me that kind of like country vibes as well. And the styling in Rowan's photo just nails this vision perfectly. It feels so equally at home on both an older and younger. They've shown men, so I would say younger men. And the Islander hat has this like close to the head shape. The construction at the top has this amazing like cool shaping detail, which creates like a fold. And it just makes it like a standout piece that elevates it from being just another beanie or another hat to like more of an intentional statement. And the yarn specified by this is Rowan's. It's called the Pebble Island wool. It's 100% merino, sourced from like a family-run farm on Pebble Island in the Falklands, which just adds a deeper layer of craftsmanship to this piece. I believe the sheep are hand sheared. Sorry, I can't get my words out today. And the wool, it tells like this really lovely story of heritage and quality. Yeah, I really love this. It's a worsted weight and the needle size is a US 7. I love this pattern so much because it just, I don't know, the construction with the folds, it's really cool. I have several very bohemian paternal uncles and they have this exact vibe for this hat. And I can't wait to knit this for them at some point. And I know they would especially appreciate the yarn having a story of quality and hard working tradition behind it. So yeah, it's a great hat if you know somebody who could pull this off. Okay, number 4, gift knit number 4 is the Hottie Sweater by Suzanne Mueller. It's a hot water bottle cover with the cutest name. That's knit in boucle yarn, I'm not sure. And it just elevates a functional item and makes it feel cozy and luxurious. It's knit seamlessly from the bottom to the top. You start with a magic cast on, work in the round and stockinette, and then it's finished off with a cuff that includes an elastic band, so it gives it a snug fit, and then it just won't stretch over time, which is great. The yarn is bulky, so like 12 ply boucle yarn on US 7, so it should make it fairly quick to knit up. It just looks so cozy, and I like the photos, are very contemporary. And the next gift item is also by Suzanne Mueller, and it's the Winter Essentials. It's basically winter accessories. It's a set of 4 in this pattern. So 4 in 1, which is such a bargain for something that looks so polished and also includes so many items. It includes a hat, a neck warmer, gloves, a wrist warmer, all designed in the classic 2x2 rib, and we all know that ribbing makes everything stretchy and cozy to wear, and I imagine we just add an extra layer of like warmth. I really like the dark grey. It's like this charcoal colour that she's used in the pattern images. It just makes it look so contemporary, and I love that it's all coordinated. You could definitely do this as a set or gift it individually. The yarn is fingering held together, well, 2 fingerings held together to create like a DK equivalent. And the US size is 2.5, which is 3 millimeters. So yeah, perfect if you're doing like a coordinated accessories gift. And then obviously you could also do it individually. It's just such a great pattern, also such a bargain for all 4. Okay, next up is the Alex hood by Knitting for Olive. My sister asked for a hood that she could wear while cycling. She wanted something practical but still stylish. She's very picky about what she wears. And since I don't cycle outside, I don't think the Peloton counts as cycling. So definitely indoor activity. So anyway, I sat her down and we went through Ravelry together. I showed her loads of hood patterns and she said she wanted a hood she could throw on that ties around the neck but is still stylish, one that didn't go over the head. And this Alex hood fits that description perfectly. It's worked, I believe it's a 2x2 rib, and it's got tapered ends. If you know the Sophie Scarf, which I'm sure you do, it has that kind of tapered end, which makes it quite stylish and, you know, pretty to wear. It's fingering and lace held together, so almost a DK equivalent. And obviously the yarn is Knitting for Olive's Merino, held together with soft silk mohair, since it's available on the Knitting for Olive website. And I imagine this combination makes the hood really warm but still lightweight. It's knitted on US size 4. And honestly, I appreciate seeing a hood pattern in a new style that's unique and interesting. So I do like this pattern a lot, and I one day might do it for myself. Next up is the Cloudburst by Ariane Gray. Ariane Gray. And the Cloudburst mittens are perfect for somebody who appreciates delicate details and also needs finger access because they're fingerless gloves featuring this really lovely, stunning lace design, and it offers just the right blend of pretty and practicality. The yarn is fingering on US 2.5 needles. And I think you probably would need circulars and DPNs because it's quite a small circumference. And as a mum with a toddler, I appreciate having access to my fingers when we're out. And I'm sure many other mums do. And my toddler's always pulling off his shoe or his hat, or he's wanting a snack. So yes, quick access to fingers while keeping my hands warm is super, super important. And I don't constantly have to do, that motion where you're like taking off a mitten or a hand or some gloves. So yeah, this is a good one. Next is the Lacey Scarf by Sandnes Garn. If you love the Sophie Scarf by Petite Knit, but want something a little bit more detailed, the Lacey Scarf is a great choice. It's worked with this delicate eyelet design, and it gives a light and airy feel, I imagine. It's quick to knit because it's still quite small, but has enough interest to keep you engaged. The scarf comes in 3 lengths, so small, medium and large. The small is 70 centimeters, the medium is 98 centimeters, and the large is 130 centimeters, making it quite versatile depending on how you want to wear it. You could drape it over a sweater, like one of the photos they show in the pattern, and it gives this like 90s American preppy vibe, which I really like. And then it's longer than the Sophie Scarf. So if you're wanting something that gives you more neck coverage, this is the pattern for that. And they use Sandnes Garn Tin Silk Mohair and Sandnes Garn Sunday, so both held together. And the needle size is, why can't I see that? 2.5 US and then 3 millimeters. So it's a really fine knit. It's worked flat to create that eyelet pattern that I think is quite delicate and just gives it nice textured design. And that brings me to the next one. I know this is all over the place, but I couldn't talk about the Lacey Scarf without talking about the Sophie Scarf by Petite Knit. It had to make the list. It's still so chic and so quick to knit up. It's knit in garter stitch with an I-cord edge for like a clean finish. And I know it's quick to knit, but I think the increases and decreases make it quite interesting. You do have to pay attention to that. And while it's not enough fabric to act as an actually like warm scarf in the winter, I think it just looks so cool and Parisian to like wear it around your neck with an open shirt, like shown in the new images she's put up. She's done it in this like lovely poppy red, and she's wrapped it around her neck with this like open shirt, and just makes it look very Parisian. I don't think either is going to be like terribly warming, but both patterns are statement accessories that are effortless and versatile, and why not have a nice accessory during the winter that isn't just like a bulky scarf. So the Sophie Scarf is a DK weight yarn. I'd definitely go for something soft because it's right up against quite a sensitive area of skin. It's on US size 4, which is 3.5 millimeters, I think. Yes, it is. And like I said, it's a simple garter stitch, and it's available in 2 sizes, small and large. It's definitely not as long as the Lacey Scarf, but you know, it is what it is. It's still really, really pretty. And I know my local yarn store does kits for this every Christmas time, and they've just sent out an email to say that it's ready. So plenty of people are doing this. The next one is the Poet Socks by Sari Nordland. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. It's like such an elegant and delicate choice for those who appreciate beautifully crafted details. It's designed with this like gorgeous lace motif that's both intricate and graceful. And these socks are perfect for someone who loves special touches in their wardrobe. They're knit top down with a heel flap construction and feature a gusset for like a comfortable and secure fit. I know lots of people appreciate a top down, or is it the other way around? I'm not sure. I'm just learning sock knitting. The yarn is a fingering, and definitely go for something soft, right? Because you're wearing it all day. And then the needle size is US 1.5, so pretty small. It's like a 2.5 millimeter. If you're looking to create a cohesive gift that's more than just a sock, Sari Nordland also offers the Poet Beanie and the Poet Scarf, and they all feature the same like really lovely pattern. And then together they could make such a stunning coordinated set for somebody like really, really special in your life. But the socks as a standalone gift are just a statement. They're really special, and I really want to knit this for myself, but like I said, I'm just learning to knit socks, so I'm a bit apprehensive to jump into this pattern. Let me know if you've knit this and how advanced it felt. I'd really love to know. But yeah, it's definitely in my plans for 2025. Okay. That brings us to gift knit number 11, and this is another petite knit one. It's the December bow, aptly named, of course, because we're talking about holiday gifts. This is such a cute little pattern. I know there's lots of bows out there, but I particularly like this one because it can be quite versatile, because it can be used as a hair tie, but also the pattern tells you how to make it into an ornament. The pattern uses like DK yarn held together with like a lace for, I think like almost like a fluffy feel to it. And it's very small amounts, only 109 yards, I think. Yes, so you could make several from one skein. And the bow is worked flat and garter stitch. And the construction, like I said, shows you options to make it as a hair tie or as an ornament. And Jessica and Rachel from Those Twins Who Knit podcast, who I love and watch all the time, they each made one to decorate for the holidays in their latest podcast, and they couldn't look more festive and adorable. I usually make a holiday wreath from like foraged natural materials in the woodlands around me. And I can imagine knitting like a bright red bow of this December bow to add to my wreath each year. And I basically tell everybody who walks through the door, I made this wreath. Did you see it? I made it. So it'd be pretty cool to like have the bow accessory that I could add to it every year. Okay, so our last pattern is the Bunny Odile by Cynthia Valle. This is such a professional looking bunny. Cynthia, she makes these amazing patterns for like stuffed animals of really different characters. And I see these a lot in the shops, and I just think it's so cute that you can make your own. The construction is amazing. It's basically step by step and totally seamless. It's just like knitted in one piece, which I really, really appreciate. So the yarn is fingering, and the needle size is a size 0 and a size 2 US, which is 2 and 2.75 millimeters. She basically has so many different characters that you make, and they each wear these cute little outfits. It says it's rated suitable for advanced beginners to intermediate beginners, and she says if you've knitted like small circumference in the round before, then you'll be fine to manage the project. The pattern also includes the cute little outfits that they each wear. So I think it'd be really fun to create, and do go and check out all her other characters that she makes, because they're each so unique. The bunny's really, really adorable, but she's got like bears and other things. Just really cool, go check it out. So that's it for this year's gift knit. I hope you found some inspiration and some ideas from the list. There's something really special about gifting handmade knits during the holidays, so do let me know if you are gift knitting this year. I know I'm doing that for my kid and my husband this year and my sister. So if anything caught your eye, or if you have other favorite patterns that you always do during the winter, do let me know. I appreciate all the ideas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.